And we're ready. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. We've got the mic down here. This is Kath. Kath is our JM Fitness Bikini mumma who's just competed in the last few weeks in ICN. She's also a bigot, so she's going to talk to us about a few things. There's lots of questions that people want to know about competitions, about being a mum, being a bodybuilder, how the hell do you do a bodybuilding comp if you're a mum, you're a vegan, you're a teacher, it's your first time of doing a competition, you're just learning how to do weights, you live in the middle of nowhere, no offense. And anyway, she did it and she looked great. So just a quick starting question. Here we are. Where did your fitness journey begin? So I met you 5 months ago.
Yes.
Prior to that, tell us about what you were doing.
Okay, so prior to that, last year I was really overweight and really unfit and unhealthy, and I actually peaked at 87 kilos, and I was that weight for quite a while, well over 12 months, and I just decided one day that this was not the way to continue living my life, and I saw a documentary called The Fat to Finish Line, and by the time I finished watching that, I decided that I was going to do something about my weight, and so I put myself on a diet, a whole foods plant-based diet, and I started running and walking, and I managed to lose 22 kilos by the time I met Jess.
Yes. So then she was down to 65. So she went 87 down to 65 by doing jogging and then basically just cutting out all shit food.
Yes.
Yes. And learning about plant-based food. Now tell us more about training specifically for the competition.
Okay, so when I first started training with Jess, the idea that I had in my head was that I just wanted the body of my dreams, the body that I'd always wanted, and I wasn't thinking about comps. And then Jess suggested to me that this would be a good goal, and at first I was a little bit nervous because I'd never thought about competing before, but then it actually gave me something to really work towards, a real goal to work towards, and I found that really wonderful for me as a motivator.
Big kick up the butt.
Big kick up the butt, yeah.
Went to Europe, ate a lot of carbs, pasta, all of these things.
Drank wine. Yes.
Came back, decided this was it.
This is it.
And since then, since May, she's lost another 12 kilos, so around 35 kilos in total.
Yeah, 35 all up now.
So amazing transformation with Kath. So what's been your biggest challenge, would you say, with all of this?
I think probably the biggest challenge for me has been my confidence, and believing that this was something that I could actually do. So going from that mentality where you are overweight and you don't want people to see your body, to having to have the complete opposite mentality that you're happy not only for people to see your body but to judge your body. So making that transition was actually harder than doing the training.
Yes.
But once I actually managed to get over that, I found being on stage really fun and exhilarating, and kind of got the bug now.
And tell everyone about your experience with JM Comp Prep posing class on Saturday. So it can be a bit confronting. There's a lot of girls and boys. We're all in a room. Everyone's wearing short shorts and crop tops. Along comes Kath. She's a little bit older. She's never done any of this before. Definitely not worn a midriff before. Show us your crop top, Kath. Now she just wears one around the gym. Tell us about how you felt when you first did that class.
Well, the first class actually, it was really difficult on a couple of different levels. Like Jess said, I was older. I was actually the oldest in the group, and I had come later into the group. Everyone else had 1 or 2
How old are you now?
I'm 47.
47 years young.
I had just turned 47, and I had never had to move my body in those ways before. And I also, like I said, that the idea about confidence, about being able to take off the big baggy t-shirt and wear little shorts and have people looking at me, and just being okay with that. So the first class was quite confronting.
Yes.
And I was a little bit sad on the way home on the train, but I kept on persisting.
But you
kept
came
on
back.
trying, came back, kept on practicing, and just trusted the process.
Yeah.
And that's something I've really learned is important, to follow and trust the process.
And you did lots of lessons, extra lessons with Beck to work on your confidence.
Lots of privates, and just coming to class every Saturday and getting advice, and watching the other girls and watching the comps on YouTube and watching what the other girls were doing.
Yeah.
And the support of the other members of the class was really important because they always encouraged me to keep trying.
Yeah, so nice. So fun tips for vegans wanting to compete. Tell us a bit about vegans and protein and bodybuilding and all of this.
Well, I think that if you are vegan and you want to compete, that you absolutely should. There's nothing stopping you competing if you're a vegan. I think there's a lot of misconceptions about vegans and protein in particular. As soon as someone knows you're a vegan, they straight away ask you where you get your protein from. And there's so much protein in plants, and there's so many different products available that target vegans. Most of the products that I've looked at are vegan anyway. So I've had no problem getting protein, no problem with iron.
Is there such trends?
It's really in right now. So there's plenty available, and it's never been a problem for me.
That's so good. And last thing from Kath, why JM Fitness for comp prep? Or why not?
Okay, well, there are no why nots in terms of JM Fitness. I was very, very lucky to find JM Fitness and to be coached by Jess. It's that the program is very structured. There's a lot of information. There's a lot of communication. The support from the team is fantastic. There's a lot of people guiding you, people you can get advice from, and you just feel like you're going through the whole thing as a group, as a team. You're not feeling like you're by yourself at all. So I couldn't recommend JM Fitness highly enough, to be honest.
Thank you. That's one thing we like at JM Fitness. We don't want anyone to be by themselves. That's why we call it JM Fitness Team. We have some groups on Facebook so everyone can talk about their funny things. Girls can have their private talks. Sometimes the boys get included. But basically, you're never going to be by yourself. So there's always these challenges that you need to overcome when you're competing. But with our team, we like to overcome the challenges together, and it becomes a power in numbers. So we're all in together. Everyone's supporting everyone. Everyone's always doing a different category. Hardly ever did we have two people in the same category in the same show, once or twice. But basically there was all different ages, boys, girls, big, small, some people losing weight, some people trying to put on weight. And it just makes everything fun.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're actually starting JM Team 2020 in about 7.5 weeks. So if you have questions or if you want to come to our next team meeting, inbox us. You can go to jmfitness.net or you can go to our Instagram, jm_fitness_page, and just let us know that you want to register for our meeting, which is in about 7 weeks. And the first week of comp prep is the 9th of December for 16-week comp prep 2020 team. So thanks everyone. Thanks to Kath for joining us. Say hi to Jody. Hi. How do I say hi? All right, we'll see you guys soon.
Bye.